So hi everyone. Okay, so what I want you guys to get for next class is 3 pieces of fabric. 1, 2, 3. And this is prep, okay? So muslin fabric, cut the length of the fabric could be 10-inch long by about 8-inch wide, 3 piece, okay? Okay, so 3 piece, 10-inch long by 8 inches wide. Mine's just a little bit not straight here, but the goal is that I want you to get 10-inch long. This muslin fabric I have here, just 10 by 8, okay? And you want to get 3 pieces, so just cut them out. All right, so what we will do, we want to go start to do some work on the 10-inch side. Okay, now what we want to do now is get our ruler, and then we'll make some squares. We have to make some stuff to some lines. Okay, so I want our lines to be we're gonna connect the lines, so it could be 7-inch down by 1 inch across, and we're gonna go back 7-inch down. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here I'm just gonna come here. I'm just gonna get in my lines here. So I'm gonna just take my tape measurement here to show you 7 inches down. Okay, so this here. So I'm just gonna mark my 7 inches down. Seven inches down by 1/2 inch. And then I'll just go my 1/2 inch across like that. This is my 1/2 inch, right? So this is your tape measurement, and this is half of it here. So this is my tape measurement, hopefully you're seeing. This is my 1 inch, and half of that 1 inch from here. Okay, then I'm gonna go back down with my 7 inches down from that 1 inch. So what you could do, you could do 1 inch just as a guide here. Just put a dot here for your right, just put a dot here, and you're gonna come down another right, and then up here now you're gonna go 1/2 inch, right, and then you put another dot here. So just observe very well, because we're just gonna connect, and then we're gonna turn up here, and then we're gonna go back down here. So when we close up, then we close down. So we close down, sorry, then we go up. Okay, then we're gonna go across again. We put a dot here and a dot here, and this time we're gonna close the bottom dot. Close the bottom dot, and then we're gonna go up here. Right, then we're gonna make another dot here, 1/2 inch, so 1/2 inch dot here, 1/2 inch dot here. All right, and now we're gonna close the top, and then we're gonna come down. Okay, so we're gonna repeat again. Half an inch here, so 1/2 inch. So remember I said this is 1 full inch, right? We're just doing 1/2 inch here. Half an inch here. All right, so we have 1, 2, then we're gonna close this one, and then we're gonna go up. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, right? So we're gonna just make one more here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it for as a guide to practice for our next class. Okay, so 1/2 inch here, and then we're gonna close this one. So we're gonna have 3 close in the bottom, 3 close on top. Okay, and then we're gonna bring it down. Okay, all right, so just keep in mind. So we just come here, then we close it here, we go up, we close it there, we go down, we close it up, we go up, we close it here, we go down, we close it here, we go up, and then so we have 3 close on the bottom and 3 close on top. Okay, so now we're gonna do a different stitch. Now we're gonna go back again with 1/2 inch only in the bottom here. All right, and then we're gonna bring it across like this. All right, and then if you have like a bowl cover or something in your house, right, what we will do, we will make a we'll use a bowl cover, but what I want you to do, I want you to get the middle part. So if you could just bend this in half, like maybe just touch it like this, right, this and that touching. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see my fabric is not even cut that straight, but you could actually just, again, because this is just practice, so just kind of make a middle part. Make the middle part here. That's it. Okay. All right, so we'll use the middle part as a guide. See, I'm just bend it. You just want to get a half. That's it. Like I said, my fabric wasn't cut straight. The grain wasn't straight, and that's fine. The goal is that I just want to bend it at least to get a half point here. All right, don't be confused or frustrated. Just bend your cloth in half and you get a point, and that's it. Okay, good. All right, and the reason why I'm saying that I deal with beginners all the time, so I know that. So now you take your bowl cover, right, or any cover, and then you come, you could go out here for a guide, because some people may want to know, maybe you could just use an average, but I just went out like a 1/4 inch here, right, as a starting guide. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna take my bowl cover, do this here. All right, then I'm gonna, what you could do, you could take your lines here too and just mark it as a guide. Just put some point just across, just little points, so you could kind of have a guide, right? Just little points on the top. So then now you could go, we're gonna go in. So I'll just go in by that point here. That's it. This is just a guide. You don't have to go in by the point. The guide is just to tell you you don't have to go way to the end. Okay, that's it. See that? Okay. Then what I'm gonna do again, I'll go 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch. Half an inch and 1/2 inch. Right, I'm just making guides again. So I'm gonna come here to here, here to my 1/2 inch, right in the middle here, to my point here. Right, and here to here, to my point here. Like I said, we just do the point just to make guides, and you'll show. We'll connect it in a bit. Then again, we're not gonna make too much. So 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch up here, and then we come here, here to here again, here to connect to my 1/2 inch here. And here to connect to my 1/2 inch here. Again, you don't have to, if you don't have muslin fabric, just get fabric from your house. So you see, we're just going 1/2 inch. And if we want, if you want, you could actually move out 1 inch as well. Which, so I did 1/2 inch here. You know, let me just stick with 1/2 inch so we don't confuse anything. So 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, and 1/2 inch up here. That's it. Then we just take our curve again, 1/2 inch curve here. So I'm hoping to get the hang of it. Just watch this video again just to make sure it makes sense. So make it a little extra there. Okay. And maybe I'll make about 3 more. So 1, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. Now guys, if you want, you could also make it actually, you know what, let's just leave it. You could also make it out too, that's not a big deal, but I want us to connect it at the bottom. Okay, but I'll show you. I'll show you how we're gonna connect it. So just leave it as it is. So you see, just a little bowl cover I have making those lines here, right? Nothing fancy. Okay, so I'll make 2 more. 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, and 1/2 inch here. You could always go out with them, not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Okay, all right, so that's fine. Then I'll do 1 more. Okay, and I'll just do 1 more. Okay, good. So what we'll do now, we'll just join our lines. Okay, this is fine. So we'll join this here. We'll start here. We'll come down. We'll join this one here. All right. So we'll come here, go down, come here. All right. Then we'll join this one. And then we'll join this one. Okay. Right. So we would, when we do this, we finish, and we're gonna join, come here, and then we're done. Then we come here, and then we're done. Then we come here, and then we're done. Okay. And also now we're gonna do a couple of lines. So what I'm gonna do, just from the end of my ruler here, I'll just come in 1/2 inch. So this was because I have a 1/2 inch ruler. If you don't have a 1/2 inch ruler, you could just go ahead and just use your tape measurement and mark a point here and a 1/2 inch point here. See what I did? This is the full inch. I just use 1/2 inch and I just put a line. So we're gonna start with lines. All right, again, for the beginners. Okay, we'll start with line. Then again, I'm just gonna come in 1/2 inch. So my ruler have 1/2 inch. If you don't have a 1/2 inch ruler here, no worries, just use your 1/2 inch on here. Take measurement, mark 1 up and 1 down. That's it. And then you, okay, then maybe I'll make 2 or 1 more. Let's see, 1 here, 1/2 inch here. So 1/2 inch I'm using. Yep. Yeah, I'll just make 1 more, and then 1 more. 1/2 inch here, and 1/2 inch here. Okay, so this is what you make. Don't make anything confuse you at all. Just make a line here. 1/2 inch, you put a point 1/2 inch here, a point 1/2 inch here, and then you draw the line up. You close this first line, right? Then you close this top line here. Then you come down, you close. So you have 3 lines at the bottom close and 3 lines at the top close, right? You just have an opening here, an opening here. So it's very easy. As soon as you go here, you close here, you close the top, you come down, you close the bottom, you come down, you go up, you close the top, and so on. Very simple, right? And then this, like I said, you could just do a half and make it. You see how I get a nice little crease here? Just do a half in your thing. It doesn't have to be straight to the T. Like you see, my cloth is not straight. Again, this is just practice, right? You just want to add together a little line where you could actually use to get your guide. So with this, you kind of make sure you have a guide here. Up at the top, it's okay. Just at the bottom, because you want to make your square and go up, okay? And then you do your lines. All right, so that's one I want you to do, okay? The next one I want you to do here now, we're gonna get a bottle in our house or anything. Like, I'm just gonna use all kind of things, to be honest with you. Like, this is just a measuring cup, right? I just hold it nicely. See, I hold it nicely, the measuring cup here.